Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been so freaking long and it's way overdue that I get a video out. I am back, I am better, and I'm so ready to get the content out that I need to get out because I'm, in a happy relationship, still going strong, thankfully. It's great to be in something that's not toxic. It's great to be with someone that understands, boundaries. It's amazing to cause yes, you guys are gonna fight, yes, you guys are gonna argue, but there needs to be like boundaries within that, if that makes sense. Like, you're not gonna put your hands on me, you're not gonna abuse me mentally, physically, or emotionally. You're not going to drag me, you're not going to bring me down. Even if we have an argument or a disagreement, it's not for you to bash me as a person. It's for us to both learn from that, and we both do understand that. And yeah, sometimes we say shit because we're mad, but at the end of the day, even if we're not able to work on the issue and we think it's better for us to part ways because we're not going to be toxic to each other and try to stay together because, just because of years or numbers and stuff like that. Like, we have a really good understanding on respecting ourselves and loving ourselves, our worth, and all of that good stuff. And I feel like I want to talk on that a little bit. I feel like a lot of females don't know, not just their worth, but just that I had seen this thing, and it was like a post, and it was like a dad gave a little boy a watch, and he told him to go to different places to see how much he could get for the watch. So he sent him to like a pawn shop, and the dude at the pawn shop was like, "Oh, I'll give you $5 for this watch." He came back. He was like, "Dad, the dude at the pawn shop said the watch is $5." He's like, "All right, go to I don't know. Let me just think of a random place. Go to, I don't know, a jewelry store." So he took it to the jewelry store, right? And they were like, "Oh, kid, like, we're gonna give you $10 for this watch." And he went back to his dad. He's like, "Dad, they're gonna give me $10 for the watch." He went to a museum, and they were gonna give him $1,000,000 for the watch. And he went back to his dad, and his dad was like, "I just wanted to show you that certain places do not know your value, and some places will know your value, and you will get your worth." And it was just like that. Like, the watch didn't belong in a pawn shop. It didn't belong in a jewelry store. Not that there's anything wrong with a pawn shop or a jewelry store. You might get your buck at a jewelry store. You might get your buck at a pawn shop, and you might get your buck at a museum. And I just thought that was a great ass example, because sometimes we're stuck with men that don't treat us right. You love them, you care for them, they're good people, but you just know you're not getting the love and affection and care that you need to be getting. And that's just because they don't know your value. They're not your match. Your match is there, you just haven't met your match. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks when I see girls sticking and fighting and holding something down that just isn't their match. You know what I mean? It's like you have a pair of shoes and you love that shit so much, but that shit's just a little too tight, and you still squeeze your feet in them every single day because you love them so much. And it's just like, there are better shoes out there, girl, that fit you, that are for you. And it's just like that. It's like, please, find your worth, find your value, find where you belong. Just let it go. If it's not for you, if it doesn't feel right, if it's not working, let it go. Like, I can't stress that enough. Alright, y'all, I did say this was a mukbang. My food finally got here. Whew, child. I'm sick, and I just ran down those stairs to get this food. So I'm all types out of breath. I will be eating Ruby Tuesday. Yeah, so I did get Ruby Tuesdays. I got a burger, fries, and honey mustard. Girl. But, yeah, like I was saying, I was just, talking, chatting, or whatever, about, it's gonna be hard. I don't know how people eat and talk. Hold on, child. Wait. Please don't mind how I'm chewing. My wisdom tooth is, like, also, I think, trying to come out. I mean, grow in. And that don't hurt. It's really affecting how I chew. Sick. This is not Sprite. It's ginger ale. I'm sick, so I finished the Sprite and I put ginger ale in there because, girl, I don't know, but I believe that ginger ale will be helping you. Your worth. Knowing your worth. It's so important. And I was ranting on Instagram the other day about if you don't eat 4 at a time, you different. Take a bite. Take a bite. As I was saying, let me not even bite that because I want to talk. As I was saying, knowing your, yeah, I was on Instagram the other day and I was going on a rant about how all I see is females like reposting couples and like, oh, I want this, I can't wait, you know, to be in a relationship. And, you know, sometimes they hop into one and sometimes it's like a week later it's over. Or I have the people that break up, make up, break up, make up, break up, make up, break up, make up, and every minute they're on there like, I hate this nigga, I hate this nigga, I hate this nigga every week. And it's like, I will try to speak to females like that and be like, yo, like, take some time and love yourself, like, type stuff. And it's like, they listen to me, they hear me out, yeah, sis, da da da. And then I see that they're back together with the nigga. There's nothing wrong with, you know, holding your nigga down. I'm not telling you not hold your nigga down, because I hold my nigga down. Feel me? But not through toxicity. Yo, if you watch this shit and I say words wrong, I'm gonna best. This stuff, not through every week we need to be in a fight, because that's not what a relationship is. I'm not, you know, because society be trying to tell you you need to hold a nigga down through whatever, everything and anything. No. No. As women, we came way too far to still have that mindset. Honestly. Honestly, I think that was like the olden days type mentality where women had to literally stay at home and not work and take care of kids and cook, clean, and all of that. That is so gone. So gone. Like, my mom would tell me, like, girl, like, clean this house, like, clean up. Like, your husband gonna be, you know, clowning you because you don't know how to clean or you don't know how to cook or whatever. And I'd be like, Mom, I'm cleaning because I like a clean environment, not because I'm, like, learning these skills for a freaking husband. That shit don't even, that should blow me. Like, and my mom, she's not really like that. She is an independent, hard-working black woman. Like, I really learned from my mother, like, you don't need a man for nothing. And that's on period. And, you know, back then, I would tell my boyfriend stuff like that. Like, I'd be like, I don't need you, I just want you type stuff. And it came off as rude. And it's like, I didn't really, like, mean it like that type stuff. Like, we would get into an argument, and I would just be like, I don't need you. Like, da-da-da. And it's like, you know, yes, that's the mentality to have, and that's on period, because you don't need nobody. And it's vice versa. Like, it's fine for him to tell me that too, but I can understand how sometimes when you just come off harsh like that, it's like, well, damn. Because yes, you don't need nobody, but love is nice, comfort is nice, support is nice, having somebody that has your back is nice, you know. And it's something, you know, we all desire and we all deserve. Everybody deserves love, you know. Never try to just force something. Don't ever, 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 never try to force something that's not natural. You feel me? I tried that before, and it just didn't go well for me. Like, I used to talk to this boy that I really, really liked. Like, he was my friend, but I really, really did, like, you know, like, I kind of liked him. Not kind of, I did like him. This is kind of personal, because I don't really talk about my personal life like that. Bye. I'm dead. Anyways, let me continue the story. And we were so different, you guys. Like, literally, from religion to mentality to stuff like that. You know? And that's, like, so important. You know, being on the same level of understanding. I'm not talking, like, being on the same level financially and all. You don't need to be on the same level with that type of shit. But mentality-wise, like, this is what I want. This is what you want. This is where I'm at, this is where you at, this is what we gonna get out of this type stuff, you feel me? You need to, like, have that mutual understanding, and if it's not there, it's just not there, you know what I mean? This is what I want out of the relationship. This is what I want out of the relationship. I sometimes cannot give this person what they need, and sometimes they can't give me what I need. It's just that. And it hurts. It hurts. You know, it really do hurt to not be what somebody needs and what somebody wants. But, child, let me tell you, once you let that hurt go, once you accept that fact that I am what somebody needs, just not this somebody, child. Oh my God, girl. You make it so far in life. Like, I was so stuck in this dude, like the one I was telling you about, that was my friend or whatever, we're just gonna call him that. I was so like, oh my God, like, I want to be with this person, I can't wait to marry this person. Just, you know, crazy little girl stuff. Like, you know, when you like in a like a little thing and you talk to people about having kids and getting married, just, you know, talking. That man, that boy, I wasn't what he needed and what he wanted out of him. But for the time being, it might seem that way. So, anyway, let that relationship go. I don't know who needs to hear it. There you go. All the way go. Don't block them. And then don't block them and then add them back. Block them, leave them blocked. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Because these niggas will dog the shit out of you. If you allow them to. My boyfriend told me something. And when he told me that, it kind of put me on game. Like, I've been on game. That kind of put me on game. Let me tell y'all. So, he was telling me. Because, you know, he had girls in his life before me. And I'll be like, so you wasn't in love? Or whatever. And he'll tell me, like, he took one person serious. One girl. And I'm like, so what was the point of, you feel me? Because he's spoken to multiple girls. But he'll tell me, like, as a dude, you know who you want to have something serious with, and you know who you just trying to, like, kick it with for that time being. He told me, like, oh yeah, that's what he told me. And I asked him, so what is the point of just, you know, dragging these girls along? Like, if you know you just want to mess, why not express that? And he's not the type, if you don't think y'all finna get married and have kids and that's not what he's looking for from the relationship, he is gonna tell you that. Like, I just want to talk to you, or I just want to be friends, I just want to kick it, whatever. He keeps it 100. And I really like that. Because when I first met him, he had told me, like, because I was, like I said, I really liked a different boy when I had met my boyfriend. I had liked somebody else. And when I met him, he was like, we were best friends, like, literally. And he would tell me, like, all the girls he's talking to and shit like that. And I'd be like, yo, you're a dog, my nigga, like, what is this? And, you know, he would tell me, like, I don't know, bro. He would just be like, nah, like, they know what's up. And they didn't know what's up. And, cause, like, I knew what's up, too. Cause he kind of, like, he likes to tell me, like, ever since he met me, he knew I was the one that but we were friends for, like, a minute. And, yeah, I don't know, I was just really, like, he told me, like, I have a lot of girls that I talk to. I'm talking to this, and this. We're friends, you know? You don't even need to tell me that. We're friends. But if he was so honest and so open with me, if you're talking to a dude as friends and you tell him talking to Bianca, Sasha, Renee, those are fake names, but you feel me. And you decide to get with him, you knew what's up, you knew what you were entering into, and yeah, like, I don't know. We keep it a buck like that, because I know females, and I know females want it to be a buck like that. Who don't want it to be a buck? Oh yeah, I'm jumping around. You know how I was talking to y'all about how I see girls on Instagram and just wanting a relationship and not taking time to love themselves? When you get into the wrong relationship and you have a child, oh my god. Oh my god, girl. That is the worst. That is the ultimate worst. You know what? That is the worst because now your child has to deal with both of y'all's toxic asses for the rest of their life. No. No. That's what we're not gonna do. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Mm-mm. You know what's a good question to ask yourself? If you want to know if you found your worth, ask yourself, how did you find it? Is it possible to find your worth through somebody else? Is that possible? Because I'm thinking to myself, how did I find my worth? I'm telling people to find their worth, but how did I find mine? Hold on, y'all. The way I found my worth was through, like, I don't know. My parents have always been, like, an example. Let me just explain myself. I feel like my parents were an example of something that, when it came to love and relationships, that I knew I wouldn't want, you know? And I know they wouldn't want that for me either. So me saying this doesn't make me feel bad. In a relationship, when it comes to love and living with somebody in partnership, commitment, and all of that, that is something, they were an example of what I did not want. So from going off of that, I knew what I wanted. I knew what I liked. I knew what I didn't like. I knew what I would accept and what I wouldn't accept. Not only because they've taught me that, but because I was able to see it, you know? I don't like fights. I don't like yelling. I don't like cheating. I don't like disloyalty. I don't like, you know, we all don't like that stuff, you know? And just from that, I was able to learn my worth. I was able to learn that I like someone who's able to calmly communicate. I like someone who doesn't yell. I like someone who doesn't cheat. I like someone who is able to understand me and treat me accordingly because they know what I know. They know what I like about myself, so they're able to treat me accordingly. Can't date somebody that don't know you. That's how I knew my worth. You know, knowing your worth is knowing that this is what I'm gonna accept. And when somebody is, you're dating somebody or just talking to somebody or friends with somebody, whatever it may be, when you're socializing with another person, you know what you're gonna accept and what you're not gonna accept from that person because, baby girl, whether or not you're doing it the right way or the wrong way, I'm gonna know because I know my worth. If you're doing it right, thank you, check, check, check. You checking off all the things that I deserve. I know I want and need. I'm sick, sorry guys. Yeah. That's how you know your worth, you know? You communicate with people, whether it's friends, relationships, family, whatever, you know your worth by knowing what to accept and what not to accept. If you're still accepting F shit, you don't know your worth. Because you're sticking around and fighting for somebody that doesn't value you. And if you valued yourself, you wouldn't be in that. Oh God. I'm gonna cut that out because on your worth and how important it is for relationships, for friendships, for family members, for all of that. I know mainly I focus on relationships, but definitely, yeah, guys. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, what I should change, and so on and so forth. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.